Hey guys, Pajama Boy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about Fallout 76. Now, if you got this game for free like I did, and you figure if you played the other ones and you're like, you know what, I'll try it out. Now I'm going to talk about some basic information that I wish I would have known when I first started to play this. Now first it will start you off at 70, the vault, and make sure you explore it thoroughly before you leave, because there's no going back inside. So once you're out, you can choose to explore the map if you want. It's completely up to you. But I recommend coming down to the Wayward, because it will start you off on your Wastelanders DLC. Don't worry about the DLC, it's free. So once you complete the storyline that they give you, it will give you access to gold bullion, and you need gold bullion to purchase certain endgame items. So if you want a jetpack for your guy, without having power armor on, just your character, then you'll need gold bullion or DOS minigun, certain endgame plans. So I recommend doing theirs at some point during the storyline. They'll want you to do the Overseer's missions. Now the Overseer, you can find your first clue at this camp right next to the Wayward, so you can pick it up before you go inside, but she'll leave clues around the map for you, like at the silos, to try to figure out where she's at to solve the riddle. But if you don't want to do that, she's literally just right here, just a little bit down from the 76. Now go into the top of the hill, and she'll be on the top, the biggest house on the hill. Just go in there, talk to her. She'll send you over here to the top of the world. There will be a robot here that will want you to do missions, and then once it's done, it will put you back on the Wayward quest line to break into this Vault 79. And I'm not going to spoil too much for you there, what goes on, but I personally recommend going with the Raiders, but that's just me. I think they give you the better stuff, which I'll go over that in a different video, but after you've done your Wayward and the Overseer missions and your top of the world missions, if you want to place down your camp somewhere and be able to store things and just have a nice kind of location to go back to, uh, you can place down your camp for free the first time, but if you ever want to move it, it's going to cost you, I think, 40 caps to be able to move it. So just make sure you place it down where you want to. Most people put it by a river source so you can have fresh water, so you don't have to look for it. Or there will be lead deposits and steel deposit, mining places that you can place your camp next to pull it out of the ground while you're not at your camp. But most people will nuke those areas, so if your campsite is in the nuke zone, then it's going to get completely obliterated. But luckily for you, the game gives you 2 different camp slots. So once you're in your map, if you press down on the D-pad, you can choose to activate one of your other camps. Now you can only have 1 camp active at a time, so I mean, yeah, just keep that in mind. Now I know these are kind of far away locations, you don't want to run to them, you might get killed. So if you're also, when you're in your map, if you press R1, you can go over to teams, and you can usually join these public teams. Now the people are pretty friendly, especially the higher level people. If you ask them for help, they will definitely help you out with ammo and special plans and stuff they've collected that they really don't need. That's what I do to low level people that I come across, so I'll help them out as much as I can with ammo and just junk that they'll need. Now you can make a private group by just walking up to the person and holding X, but the thing about private groups is they can interact with your base, so they can delete things at your base, and they can place things down that you don't have at your base, so it's kind of a win-lose. I would do it with people you maybe trust, that's not gonna troll you and just delete everything at your base, so just keep that in mind with private groups. But when you're in the public ones, if you try to join these daily ops, like join the higher level people if you can. So that like 400 dude, he'd probably just carry you through it. Because these daily ops ones, they're timed. So if you do them in under 8 minutes, you get like a super rare reward that you can only get from daily ops. But if you go in there with high level players, it drops an ungodly amount of ammo. So if you're running out of ammo, just have a weapon equipped that you want ammo for, and it will drop ammo for that gun, and you can just keep farming these over and over again. Sadly, it won't give you the reward over and over again if you've already done it, you know, in 8 minutes. But, I mean, for ammo and stuff, yeah. You can also create teams. Like, well, I recommend just doing the casual ones because you get more experience the higher your intelligence is. So, but these expeditions, they take you to the pit, and then, like, so when you're in your map and you press square, it will tell you about the pit and the expeditions. It's sadly not its own like DLC where you go and it's a whole nother map like they made it out to be. It's just like a longer version of daily ops. Like it's timed and you'll get special rewards for doing it quickly, but yeah, I was a little disappointed about that. Like if you want a good Fallout game, play Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. Like all the DLC for that is good. You'll never want to put that game down. Let's see, what else am I forget? Oh yeah, new players, if you've been playing, make sure you come to your map every so often, press L1, and go into the Atomic Shop. Do this every day, actually, because the Atomic Shop will give you free items. You don't have to purchase the other items if you don't want to. If you have Fallout First, I think they give you like 2,400 atoms every month, so I guess they kind of make it worth it to have now, but you don't, again, you don't have to play with, I don't have it, I play without it. But certain like challenges that you do will give you atoms, so you can just do all the atoms missions that give you free atoms and stuff if you don't want to purchase atoms. But make sure you visit your scoreboard a lot too, because this is Fallout's version of like a battle pass. And as long as you play and level up, you get free stuff, which is pretty awesome. Like, look at that power armor suit. Like, holy shit, that looks cool. Oh, somebody's launching a nuke.
Nuclear strike imminent.
This will also launch an endgame event, so if you see someone launch a nuke in this area, go to it. Well, wait for it to drop first and then go to it, because it will activate an event. Events are free to fast travel to. Same with your teammates' camps, their fast travel is free, and your camp is fast travel is free. But everywhere else is going to cost you a bit of money to fast travel to. I know it's stupid, but what are you going to do? Now you can also, when you come across instruments, like pianos or acoustic guitars, make sure you play them for about 30 seconds because it will usually give your character a buff. Like sleeping in a bed for 30 seconds will give you an experience boost for an hour. Same with like once you're picking up junk, like a lot of junk, you're gonna come across like microscopes and you know stuff that's heavy. But if you come to these scrap benches that you find, sadly not that one, but you'll find scrap benches around like your cooking, oh not the cooking station either, god damn did I fuck myself. Oh there's one. Come to these weapon workshops and you'll see the scrap items. And if you go into it, you can press triangle to scrap all your junk. So all your heavy junk, you can scrap it down and make it into lighter junk, if that makes sense. So I recommend doing that if you're out adventuring for a while and you have a shitload of junk on you that you need to get rid of. Just make sure you do that every so often. I'm pretty sure I covered everything, basic thing you need to know. Wayward gives you some free food you can get. Water, it also gives you water you can get. I think that's everything. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe. It really does help me out. It shows me you guys, actually watch my videos and find them helpful. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll get to them as fast as I can. And, oh, real quick. Well,
It's hard work making a living out here.
no, you'll come across that later once you're in like your 30s to 40s. So, oh, that nuke just hit over there. That was...
Fix that. Never seems to end.
Oh, yep, see, that's the event that just popped up. So, yeah, usually everyone in the map will go to these nuked events, so make sure you go to them and do them, because they give you some pretty fucking awesome shit. Especially this Earl one, he gives you like... Well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but... I hope... Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.